Hi, welcome back to Weekly Chat with Crime Stoppers. I'm Nicole Kristoff, joined by
Andy Kahn, Director of Victim Services and Victim Advocacy, and it was a great spring break for us.
Yeah,
We're
did
back.
you miss us?
Yes.
We were back. We were gone last week. We missed you guys very much, but we're back this week. Andy was off on a little vacation.
I was on a planet called California, which
Oh,
truly
boy.
is a world upon itself.
That's what I understand.
No offense, but it is.
Not that there's anything
Yes,
wrong with that. Well, we're glad to be back, and we're glad that you decided to join us again. We're having a lot of fun with this, and as you know, we typically talk about all things Crime Stoppers tip line, how it works, how it operates, and stuff like that. We really want to know what the viewers want to see.
Yeah, so, call us, let us know, send us an email, send us a tip on what you want us to do.
Exactly.
Your tips can be anonymous on what you want us to do.
Right.
They can be confidential. We are not going to give you a reward, though, for your tips. Maybe.
It depends.
Maybe a cup of coffee.
Exactly. So we really do want to hear from you guys what you'd like to hear about the inner workings of Crime Stoppers. Any burning questions that you have, just let us know. We want to tell you a little something that we're working on. It's a brand new initiative with KPRC. It's called the Crime Crew, and we're really excited about it. It's going to be on the KPRC's website.
And for those that do not know, KPRC is Channel 2.
Click2Houston.com. And it's giving the community an opportunity to give us the videos that they may have, like the Ring doorbell cameras of a home invasion or a business burglary, that sort of thing, so that we can try and get that out to the public.
These petty nuances crimes that drive you, that drive me, and drive the public up the wall.
Right.
When you break into a car,
Or,
you take a package from
Porch
somebody,
pirates.
porch pirates, things of that nature that don't escalate to the amount of a violent level, but
Right.
they're things that affect everybody's day in and day life.
Right, and it eats up so much of law enforcement's time when they could be working on of course it's serious to the
Yes.
person that it happened to, but we really want law enforcement out there looking for the really bad guys. So we're really excited about Crime Crew and the ability to try and help law enforcement in a new way.
So if you have videos of what might have happened to your property, your car, or anything, in this day and age, particularly social, everybody's got footage of everything.
Right.
Everybody pretty much can see what's going on. We just did a feature the other day of 3 idiots trying to take an ATM,
Lord.
machine there, and the footage was great.
Is it the one where it fell on the guy?
It was the one
He
where
got
the guy
trapped?
came in with a hard hat.
Oh my
One of them
gosh.
had a hard hat. The other two were trying to pry and they became they actually tried to lift it up. You can't. I don't care if you're a Turkish Greco wrestler in Olympic. You can't lift an ATM.
No.
But with the footage, clearly shows who they are. So footage like that that
Exactly.
you have that you want to share and help us. Help law enforcement
Right.
bring these suspects to justice.
That's on click2houston.com. You'll see Crime Crew. You can submit your videos there. There's some criteria that we have to meet, but we'll let you know if we can air
More
your case.
importantly, you do have to notify law enforcement.
Exactly.
There has to be a police report.
Right.
Then we can take it from there.
Exactly. So you're working on some new legislation, our little friend Sir Romeo.
Yeah, and that was a case that's near and dear to all of us at
Right.
Crime Stoppers, and I know particularly you. You had he was 4 at the time.
Exactly.
He was watching TV with his grandmother.
Right.
Just like a lot of us, and all of a sudden it was just a strange. Shots rang out. There was no intended target, but he was shot, and he was severely
Injured. He was in the hospital for over 6 months. He had his 5th birthday there. He had Christmas there, Thanksgiving there. And one of the things that Sir Romeo's grandmother said she was the most worried about was going back to that apartment when Sir Romeo was released from the hospital. And she was worried about what that might do to him going back to the same place where he was shot. And you're working on something that might help them.
When I spoke to Sir Romeo's grandmother, Lori, and it dawned on me, we do have relocation expenses from the Crime Victim Compensation Fund through the Attorney General's office, but it covers categories like domestic violence,
Right.
sexual assault, and human trafficking.
Very understandable.
Correct, and absolutely. So it dawned on me, I can't see the harm in adding a specific category in which a victim of attempted murder, albeit a child victim,
Right.
could also be eligible for relocation. Occasionally I get a light bulb, that actually goes off, that actually is a sensible idea.
Exactly.
And I brought it to a state representative, Garnett Coleman.
Okay.
And so he actually filed a bill, and we're calling it the Sir Romeo bill.
That's
so
awesome.
We're waiting for a hearing. I can't see any reason why this wouldn't pass.
Right.
So Sir Romeo's legacy will have an eternal effect for everybody.
And I'm telling you, this little boy, cutest thing in the whole wide world. It garnered a lot of media attention when it initially happened, but it unfortunately, like a lot of cases, it kind of went away, and
it's still unsolved.
Exactly, still unsolved.
Still
and
unsolved, 9
the
months
reward
later.
for that one's $7,500.
Yes.
So if you live in that apartment complex, you know anything about the suspects, please give us a call. We're happy to give you potentially $7,500. Another one, we're actually about to do a press conference on an FSRA. Again, that's failure to stop and render aid, or what we commonly refer to as hit and run.
Hit and runs, yes,
Right.
for layman's term, and we code it with failure to stop and render aid, but
Make it a
really you
little
hit
nicer.
somebody, it just sounds better.
Exactly.
And we've been talking, and we've been seeing an increased
Right.
amount of cases that we've been asked to feature on Crime Stoppers.
Exactly.
And one that we're doing Monday, it's a year anniversary. Ricardo Garcia was on his motorcycle, and he was hit not once but twice by two different, one a car and one a truck.
Oh my goodness.
Here's someone who served his country.
Was he a Marine?
Yes.
Okay.
He served his country, and he's a young man in his 30s. He is now paralyzed
Wow.
for life as a result. It has now been 1 year, so we're going to do a press conference. We have an additional reward now. We're up to $6,000, hoping that somebody knows something out there
Right.
that can give this family some semblance of justice. Can't go back and change what happened
Right.
to Ricardo.
I just got to
but-
thinking, you just gave away the press conference.
Yes, I did.
Our producer's gonna kill us.
Yes, I did.
But all seriousness aside, that's a tough one, because those are the hardest.
They are the hardest
cases.
to solve.
Yeah,
Correct.
they really are. We also want to remind everyone to go to the Crime Stoppers of Houston website and check out the events that we have. We constantly update the website. We're very excited to be offering our first put on active shooter training on April 3rd. And our very own Michelle Sachs will be conducting that training. So please go to the website, check that out, sign up if you get a chance. Thank you again for joining us. Follow us on all the social media platforms, and have a great day.
You bet. See you soon.